One afternoon, as she sat in the courtyard, staring at the latest set of failure letters, her grandma noticed her distress and gently approached her. "Anaya, come, let's take a walk," Grandma said softly. They walked together, and after a while, Grandma stopped by an old gnarled tree at the edge of their home. With a deep sigh, Grandma began her story. "There was a time when I was much like you, Anaya. I too faced failure that seemed unbearable. When I was your age, I dreamed of becoming a doctor. I wanted to help the people of our village, just like the ones I saw suffering from illness. But our family was poor, and education was a luxury that we could barely afford. Yet I studied with all my heart, day and night, believing that one day I could change my life." Anaya looked at her grandmother, listening intently. Grandma's eyes grew distant, as though she were reliving the past. "I passed my exams, but when I went to the city to study medicine, I failed the entrance exam. The most important exam, I failed it. I remember walking home with that failure in my hands, ashamed to face my parents. I felt as though I had let them down, let myself down. Everyone in the city laughed at me. They told me I was not cut out for it, that I should give up my dreams." Grandma's voice trembled slightly, but she continued. "But my father, your great-grandfather, told me something that changed my life. He said, failure is not falling down. It's refusing to rise after you've fallen." Anaya's eyes widened. "What did you do, Grandma?" Grandma smiled softly, her eyes filled with both sorrow and strength. "I went home, heartbroken, but I didn't give up. I returned to the city, tried again, and failed once more, and then again. But with each failure, I learned something new. I learned where I had gone wrong. I learned what needed to be done differently. And finally, after many years of struggle, I didn't become a doctor, but I became a nurse, helping people in ways I had never imagined. I never stopped trying, Anaya. I never stopped learning." Anaya stood still, absorbing her grandmother's words. A sense of peace began to settle in her heart. Her failures weren't the end. They were lessons, guiding her toward growth. Grandma gently cupped Anaya's face in her hands. "Failure, my dear, is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you are still trying, still growing. When you stop trying, that is when you truly fail. You are not failing, Anaya. You are learning, and that is the most important thing." Anaya felt a wave of relief wash over her. For the first time in a long while, she felt hope stir within her. Her failures were not the end.